Hey guys, get ready with me for work. So I woke up at 4 in the morning today by myself. This hasn't happened in a while. This happened a few weeks ago, but I was still so tired that I was like, there's no way in hell I'm waking up right now. But today I felt refreshed and I was like, you know what? I can wake up and I'll still be okay. I have some coffee in my favorite Starbucks cup. This coffee's superb. I just finished putting the e.l.f. Sunscreen. I feel like this is the dupe for the Super Goop one. I love it. It gives me such a glow. Like with my skincare routine that I have, with my night and morning skincare routine being superb, I feel like my skin already looks glowy, and it's never looked this great in all my 26 years of living. But I'm putting this every morning, letting that sink in. Then I'm gonna go in with the liquid powder by Makeup Revolution, my oily skin girls. Now we're gonna go in with two other pore priming, pore blurring primers. One of them is the Revolution Pro Blur Stick. It looks like this. It's real fat and jumbo. And literally I just go to this. Ooh, be careful under your eyes. They sell a mini one if you want to check it out, but I thought I was buying the mini one and I was buying the jumbo one, which they only have two sizes. So, but it works. Like, it works. Like, look at that. This is no, like, I'm not filming this on TikTok. I'm filming this with my own camera, my own iPhone. Like, there is no pore showing. My routine, my base routine, along with my skincare, has just, it's come together, and it's gotten to a point where I look airbrushed at the end of doing my makeup, and I stay looking like that for hours. I can't wait to show you what's next. Now with the last primer, I'm going with the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. I don't add too much of this. If I do add too much, it doesn't sit well on my skin after a certain amount of time. So now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is in the shade 2 Fair Light, and this foundation is everything I could have ever asked for. If you do have, you know, problematic skin and you need a full coverage, like a full beat, I wouldn't recommend this. Voodoo. But, you know, if you have, you know, fairly clear skin the way I do, this is gonna be your go-to. This is the Fenty Easy Drops. It's a blurring skin tint. I use this. I've been using this every day. This is in the shade 6, I believe. I showed it here on my TikTok when I first bought it. That is such an ugly sound. I hate it. But I reviewed it, but I showed you all that I bought it, and I wanted to show it on camera. So this is, I've never put it on like this before, so I'm nervous. Miss Riri, she knew what she was doing. I feel like I'm the only one that didn't watch her Super Bowl concert, just because I don't watch the Super Bowl, so I don't know how to, like, my TV does not have cable. It's a Roku TV, so we only use like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, like stuff like that. So I wasn't, look at that glow. I mean, as you can see, the glow, oh, it looks so pretty. We're gonna mattify this, don't you worry. So now what we're gonna do is I'm going to spot conceal certain little spots on my face. There was a spot right there, one right here, another here, one right there, and that's it. You wouldn't be able to, I don't know if you were able to see all that, but I do have little blemishes that are trying to come through. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute while I tell y'all. So we, Beebs and we decided to exchange gifts for Valentine's early. Guys, the things that he got me, like, I'm gonna do a whole separate video on what he got me. Honestly, like, I'm just like, that was so sweet. Like, it was so sweet. You know what? Let's use one of his palettes right now. Okay, so while I let these dry, I'm gonna show you the palette that he got me. You guys, he told me that she reminded him of me. Look at how this palette looks on the inside. Are y'all ready? Like, look at that. Have you seen a more gorgeous palette? I think the fuck not. So this was just only one of the gifts that he gave me. He gave me a little rope bracelet that was in black that said I love you in Morse code. I thought it was so beautiful, and it came with a beautiful note that almost made me cry. And okay, hold on, I need to suck it in a little bit. Me being chonchies kind of made my jawline disappear. So we're gonna create a new one. It's okay. He got me that, and then he got me this beautiful card that said, he didn't even write in it, he just loved what the card said on the outside. It had all the phases of the moon, and it said, I love every phase of us. Okay, I'm using the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. It's just a travel size. I wanted to try it out first. It's amazing, and I hate that it is because it's so goddamn expensive. But I buy all of my makeup from Ulta so I can rack up points that turn into money. Before 2022 ended, we kept saying there's change in the air. And we just felt it. Like, I don't know, this year, we knew that this year was gonna be different. We just didn't know how. But we knew a lot of change was gonna happen. And sure as shit, it really did happen. And this year really took a turn for the unexpected for us, because now we are starting to practice certain things that we never thought we would again. You know, I never thought I'd be wanting to go to church again. I didn't go this past Sunday, but you know, next Sunday I do plan on going. You know, I never thought I would, we never thought that we would be okay to even have that relationship with him again. And the fact that we do, or we're starting to again, it's just very different. It's very different, and I'm not weirded out by it. I'm just like, you know what this reminds me of? You know when you're the oddball of the family, you're the problem child, you're the rebel, and you know, you leave home, you run away from home, and you're just like, oh, fuck your parents. Not to him, right? But like, you know, you have that mentality where like, oh, I don't need them. Then you come back and you're just like, fuck. That's how I feel. That's how we both felt a little bit. And it's so funny. But I just felt, we both felt the need to go home spiritually. Wow, the Spanish concealer, look at that shit. I love it so much. I have a few staples that are drugstore and high-end. And when I tell you, they're worth it. The ones that are high-end, I would not be buying them if they weren't worth it. I'm never going to be one of those girlies that, oh, you need all these things from Charlotte Tilbury, all these things from Target or whatever. Like, no, if I could find a good dupe and it does the exact same thing in every aspect, best believe that's what I'm using. Like, I don't need all these. Like, I have 2 pore primers. Like, remove the Danessa Myricks one. Like, once I finish that one, like, I'm not going to repurchase it. It was not mind-blowing for me. At first it was, but then my skin was just like, she's not what she says she is, Miss Ma'am. I forgot why I started talking about all this. I just went on a tangent. Oh, the card, every phase of us. Yeah, so he got me that card, and then he got me another card where he's never gotten me a Spanish card before, and he did, and it said some beautiful things, and he wrote in it too. Then he got me a stuffed elephant, which elephants are my favorite animal. And then he got me like this alternative looking bunny. Looks super cute. What else did he get me? He got me this clutch from Killstar. Big package. When I tell you it looks beautiful, he's gonna get me the little purse to go along with it. I'm so excited for my birthday. And one thing didn't come on time. It was the makeup bag that he got me. But I'll go ahead and show y'all, you know, a picture of what it looks like. It's been on my wish list for years, even before I met him. I need to blend this out before it doesn't blend. And I'm so excited. It's not gonna fit all my makeup, so if anything, if I use it for travel, I'll use it either as a bag, like a handbag, or for my skincare. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with two powders. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. We're all about blurring in this over here. And then this is the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder. These two, you don't need to buy both, but they both sell at Ulta on the drugstore side. This one they only sell in translucent, so it's a little light. But I love this packaging because it's literally no mess. Like, look at that. No mess. Okay, so now I'm just bronzing. I already set my entire face. I'm going in with the bronzer, the NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium. This is my perfect bronzer. I mean, this is literally my perfect bronzer. I was using the CoverGirl True Blend powder in the shade 3, Translucent Honey, and it just wasn't doing it. Like, this is what it looks like. This is my bronzer now. This wasn't doing shit. Sometimes when, like right now, it's a little too much, I'll go in with this and just go over the edges, just so it blends better, you know what I mean? I need a bigger brush to just, I don't know what this was, but to blend everything out. That's what I meant to say. I am so wired right now. I think it's because we were in bed by 11, which usually we're going to bed by midnight. By the time I go to sleep. Sorry, Beeps was showing me his hair and blasting his music, and I don't want to get copyrighted, so I had to pause the video. And I'm going in with two blush palettes. This is the one by Makeup Revolution. It's the Roxy blush palette, and then this is the Glam Goth Hopeless Romantic. This is more cool toned. This is more warm toned. So I'm gonna go in with these two shades. Actually, this one and these three. You know what? Fuck it. We're going with all of them. And then to blend it, to really make it like neutral, we're gonna go in with this one right here and these two. Yes, it's a lot of blush. You don't need this. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish all of this, even though I woke up at 4 in the fucking morning. Oh, now we're gonna put some on our eyelids. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm using the LA Girl pomade in the shade dark brown, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just using my blush palettes. I'll have everything linked down below. Now this one has no product on it. Well, it has like leftover brown on it, but other than that, it's pretty clear. I'm just using it to blend out the edges because we're putting this pinky stuff all over. We're gonna go with this palette, and I'm gonna go in with these two colors. Well, actually all three. Fuck it, let's do all three. Put that on our outer corner, and then we just blend the outer edges. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with two Super Shock Shadows by ColourPop, and it's in the shade In the Saddle and Mountain Lion. Let me see if this is Mountain Lion. There's a pinky like duochrome to it, and then In the Saddle is more of like a gold tone to it. So I'm gonna mix the two. Oh my gosh. And I do have another one that has like a pinky glow to it. It's a white. Oh, this palette is so gorgeous, but I really want to use these. So use In the Mountain Lion. Like, look at that. You cannot tell me it's not pretty. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm gonna go ahead and tightline my eyes, and I'll be right back. I just added a little bit of glitter. It's by Profusion. I think it's in the shade Precious Opal. And then for my highlight, I'm going in with the Chromazone by She Glam, and this is in the shade Lucid. It's just a pinky highlighter. I need to hurry because it's already 7:20 and we have to leave at 7:30. I'm probably gonna do my mascara at work, not even gonna lie, which is fine. but I at least want to get my base done so I can show you guys. I just put in the saddle in my inner corners. I haven't even done my wing. I'll be right back.